of the people of Bangladesh still do not have access to electricity. So after sunset is the primitive darkness that sets in Bangladesh, with the little kerosene lamps burning in the homes where children are trying desperately to do their homework in the kerosene lamps. So we thought this is an opportunity for us to bring renewable energy in the villages. So we created this company without knowing a thing about solar energy or anything. The purpose is to bring solar home system for every household. It's extremely difficult to convince people to buy this solar home system, which is very expensive. But we succeeded selling 3, 4, 5 solar home system a month, 15 years back. Today we sell more than 1,000 solar home system per day. We are just close to our first 1 million households with solar home system. And within a couple of years, probably we'll complete the next 1 million solar home system. It became a very popular item in the villages of Bangladesh. So we tried to address the problem of energy by bringing renewable energy. We created many other companies, like we created eye care hospitals, because there are a lot of people in Bangladesh with cataract problem. And they assume that this is a part of old age. When you grow old, you see less. You hear less, you see less. This is the way you grow up, thinking, which is absolutely wrong. All it needs is a very small intervention, and your eyes are as good as new. So what we did, we created first eye care hospital 5 years back, just to specialize in cataract operation. It has the capacity to have 10,000 cataract operation per year. And it became a very successful cataract hospital. And it's done in a way it covers its cost, but there has no intention of making money out of it. With the success of the first eye care hospital, we built the second eye care hospital, which is also now coming to the break-even point after 3 years. Then we are moving into third and the fourth eye care hospitals, which will come into operation next year. So once you are successful in a business way, you can expand it as much as you want, because it's a self-sustaining. You don't have to worry about finding money for running it. We created nursing college because Bangladesh has a shortage of nurses. We have a very peculiar ratio between doctor and a nurse. There are 3 doctors per nurse. So we thought this is another opportunity for us. So we created a nursing college. It's something that it comes as a sustainable enterprise. So looking at that, I started telling people that, look, this is one kind of business which is missing in the whole world. Business to solve problems. Because the world knows only one kind of business, business to make money. And that's how we have been trained. That's what the economists have told us. And I keep telling that this is absolutely wrong. The theoreticians misinterpreted human beings. They interpreted human beings very narrowly. They assumed that human beings are all dedicated to making money. And that's the only incentive in the world for being in the business. First thing I mentioned, that human beings are not robots. They are not money-making machines. Human beings are much bigger than that. But somehow, because somebody put it in a certain shape, we are following that, ignoring other parts of human being. Current idea of business is based on the selfishness of people. Everything has to come to me. In business, I try to extract things from others and bring it to myself. I said human being is selfish, at the same time they are selfless. That selflessness was never used in economics. I said, that's where we went wrong. That should be included in the business idea. Why don't we create business on the basis of selflessness? We do business to benefit others rather than benefit myself or ourselves. And I started calling them social business. Then I realized all the businesses that I have created belong to this category, social business, because I had no intention of making money for myself. I was always looking for solving problems. So now this idea of social business is catching up. Many countries are interested. We just finished our social business summit, third summit we ever held so far in Vienna. Many big businesses are represented. Many practitioners who are running social business around the world participated. Academic institutions participated, those who are teaching social businesses in the classrooms. Many have created social business institutes, social business centers to promote social business, to design social business. And luckily, big businesses became interested, some of them very well-known companies. One such business which came forward first time was Danone from France. We created a company called Grameen Danone as a social business in Bangladesh. The purpose of the company is to address the problem of malnutrition among the children of Bangladesh. Malnutrition is very widespread among the children of Bangladesh. Nearly half the children of Bangladesh are malnourished. So what we did through this company, produced a special kind of yogurt fortified with all the micronutrients which are missing in the children: vitamin, iron, zinc, iodine, and make it a very powerful yogurt. If a child eats this yogurt, he regains all the macronutrients and becomes a healthy child. And his physical growth becomes normal, his mental growth becomes normal. Unlike when he is malnourished, he misses out all this. So today it's a very successful company in Bangladesh. Children love this yogurt, and the company covers its cost. But as a social business, neither Danone nor Grameen wants to take any profit out of it. Because in social business, the business is delinked from the profit-making idea. We have created many other companies like joint venture with Veolia to bring clean water in the villages. We have joint venture with Adidas. We challenge them to manufacture shoes affordable to the poorest people, and challenge them to make it affordable by pricing it under €1. They took that challenge and built the shoes, worked 2 years to design these shoes and produce it. Now this shoes is available. It costs just about €1. Because wearing shoes is not a matter of fashion or comfort. It's a very important health issue. Many of the people in Bangladesh contact parasitic diseases because they are barefoot. Very easy to contact parasitic diseases. So once you wear shoes, you protect yourself from all those diseases that you usually contact when you are barefoot. So we are building many such companies. We have company with the BSF, joint venture, to produce mosquito nets, treated mosquito nets, to protect from malaria, and so on and so forth. Now, you look at the world filled with crisis. You talk about financial crisis, you open your newspaper, you open your television, they talk about euro crisis, debt crisis, of course, environment crisis and everything else. So capitalism that is in practice over time didn't lead us to any comfortable result. Look at the unemployment rate all over Europe and all over North America. So I keep saying that maybe the the system that we have pursued cannot deliver more than this. We are trying to find band-aid solutions, little corrections so that we can go back to the track. I said, no use going back to the old track. Old track will lead us to the same hole. So we have to find a new track so that we do not have all those things in our life. It's possible. But we have to start completely from the new premise, new conceptual framework. In that conceptual framework, social business will play a very important role because we have enormous creativity in all human beings. Today we have enormous technology in our command. But all this technology, all this creativity is devoted to making money. Obsession with money has destroyed the whole thing. So we have to get out of this obsession with money and balance it with the social dimension, which opens up with social business. So if you bring this technology, bring this creativity, and channel it to solve problems that we have today, all these problems will disappear very soon. Because human creativity is far superior than the strength of the problems that we have. But unfortunately, we are not using that creativity to solve problems. We are using the creativity to make more money for ourselves, for few people. That's why we have a very lopsided structure that we built for ourselves. Young people particularly love this idea because they have tremendous amount of creativity. Young people of this generation is extremely powerful. This is the most powerful generation of young people the human beings have ever had. And each following generation will be more powerful than the previous generation because of the technology in their command, because of the speed of their thinking is so fast, faster than